Welcome to story time! Good morning everyone and welcome back to Wednesday Story Time with Riverside Performing Arts. Today we're going to be hearing from a book, The Gingerbread Man by Alperin and Miriam Latimer. Mr. and Mrs. Baker lived all alone. Day after day, they baked big, gooey cakes, sweet, crumbly pies, and piping hot pastries. But they had no one to share them with, and that made them very sad. Then one day, Mrs. Baker made a little gingerbread man to cheer them both up. He had jolly jelly buttons and a big icing smile. Dusting the flour from her hands, she popped him into the oven. But, to Mr. and Mrs. Baker's surprise, when the tray came out, the gingerbread man leapt up onto the table and began skipping through the sugar. "Tee-hee-hee, you can't catch me," he giggled. But the gingerbread man was too quick for them, and he jumped right out of the window. "Bless my cinnamon stars!" cried Mrs. Baker as they chased him over pots and under pans and all around the kitchen. Ooh. Scurrying along the path, the gingerbread man ran into a very hungry cow. "You look tasty," mooed the cow. "And what fine jelly buttons you have." But the gingerbread man just danced and pranced, singing, "Run, run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." And off he ran as fast as his gingerbread legs could carry him. With a great moo, the cow thundered after the gingerbread man, past the milk churns, through the barn, and round the haystack until, crash! The haystack tumbled over, right on top of the cow. "Oh, milkshakes!" cried the very dizzy cow. The gingerbread man scampered up the hill. At the very top was a very hungry goat. "Good day," bleated the goat. "I love munching thistles, but you look even better to eat." But the gingerbread man just whirled and twirled, singing, "Run, run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." And off he whizzed, leaving a trail of gingerbread crumbs behind him. So the goat dashed after the gingerbread man through the thistles, over the gate, and in and out of the apple orchard until, smash! The goat butted right into a tree, and the apples came toppling down with a thud, thud, thud. "Oh, nettles!" cried the goat, rubbing his head. "Hee-hee-hee!" laughed the gingerbread man as he frolicked through the meadow. There, dozing in a tree, was a very hungry cat. "Hello," meowed the cat. "You look like a perfect snack." But the gingerbread man just wiggled and giggled, singing, "Run, run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." And off he whooshed, racing down the lane. Licking her lips, the cat chased the gingerbread man around the bush, through the daisies and towards the pond. The cat pounced up, up, and came down, 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 splash! Right in the middle of the cold, wet pond. "Oh, Whiskers," grumbled the very soggy cat. As the gingerbread man ran down the hill, he began to laugh and sing, "Tee-hee-hee, I'm having fun. I've run away from everyone. A curly-haired woman, a man in a hat, a cow and a goat, and a silly old cat." But when the gingerbread man reached the riverbank, he stopped and shivered. "Brr, do I cross?" Just then a fox appeared. "Hello, little gingerbread man," he grinned. "Perhaps I can help you. Just climb on my tail, and I'll carry you across." "Brr, too chilly," the gingerbread man squealed as the fox paddled into the river. "Then why don't you climb onto my back?" asked the fox. "Brr, too wet," squeaked the gingerbread man as the water swirled at his feet. "Climb onto my head," smirked the fox, and the gingerbread man scrambled up. But the water rose higher still, so the gingerbread man climbed to the top of the fox's nose. "Tee-hee-hee, they'll never catch me," he cried, just as the fox tossed the gingerbread man up, up, up in the air and opened his mouth wide. Snap! And that was the end of the gingerbread man. "Oh dear," sighed Mrs. Baker. "What a naughty gingerbread man he was." "I'm still hungry," mooed the cow. "Me too," bleated the goat. "So am I," meowed the cat. Then Mr. Baker said, "Let's all go and bake something else together." So they all trotted back to the bakery to mix and stir cakes and pastries and pies, but no more gingerbread men. It was a fantastic feast, and with their 3 new friends, Mr. and Mrs. Baker were never lonely again. The end.
Well, if you're anything like me, you're probably feeling a little bit hungry after hearing that story. I love gingerbread men, although it was a bit naughty of the fox to eat the gingerbread man that we've just seen in that story. Anyway, some brilliant activities I thought we could do this morning is why not go and do some cooking? You probably can find a brilliant recipe for gingerbread men if you just get one of your parents or your guardians who you live with to Google a recipe for gingerbread men. Or it might be, if you don't have the ingredients for gingerbread men, you could just find all sorts of things in your cupboards and make up your own fantastic recipe. It might not even be one you want to eat this morning, because you might want to put in some pasta and tomato ketchup and any sorts of different scraps that you might have around in your kitchen. Stir them together and make a great big concoction. It'll be super fun. Another activity that would be really good to do is, why don't we think about all the running that Gingerbread Man did? Why not, if it's sunny, go out into your back garden and make an obstacle course? You could be as creative as you like and use anything you can find around your house to make the obstacle course. If it's raining, then why not stay indoors and do exactly the same thing? Have lots of fun, be really creative, and try and involve as many things as you possibly can. And don't forget to take a photo of either your concoctions that you've made, the gingerbread men that you've made, or your brilliant obstacle courses. And do send them in to us here. We would love to see them. Looking forward to seeing you all to join us next week at 10 o'clock for story time with Riverside Performing Arts.